IVM.
Hi,
You're
listening to IVM
Daily.
Hi guys, welcome to IVM Daily, and today in the studio I have with us, I'm Surbhi by the way, but I have with me, Abbas
Hi.
and Jaanam.
Hi.
And we have with us Karthik. He's just sitting in as a producer. But
Is this your first recording as a producer, Karthik?
No.
Oh, sorry.
second.
He
No.
sat on a daily before.
Oh, he has, right?
Yeah. Oh, he sat on the No Sex in the City part 6.
Yeah, so now he knows everything about us
Yeah.
and the kind of people we are.
Oh yeah.
Now he's going to find out some more.
Yeah, because today we're discussing a really touchy topic. It is all the adult problems we weren't prepared for, like we weren't taught how to deal with. So we have a whole list.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go first?
I think Jaanam's the one who's researched the most for this episode, so it's only fair if she kicks it off.
Okay.
Hi, Jaanam.
I think the first thing on my list will definitely be just the fact of like taking care of myself on my
Yeah.
own. Like when my mom is not around, like when she's away from home for a long period of time, just feeding myself, like,
Yeah.
arranging meals and managing your own work,
Yeah.
taking a shower, just daily activities.
I get it. Yeah.
I can't
I
manage.
totally get it.
It's
That's true.
It's Herculean, I feel.
And like traveling to places, like now we've gotten now we do it every day, but imagine, nobody taught us, hey, also to take a rickshaw every day and reach to work on time. What? Okay, what else, Jana?
Just another thing is just being exhausted all the time. I always thought, like, when I was a kid, I looked up at adults and I was like, wow, they're so sorted. They know everything. They know what they want from life, and they're just such go-getters. But now when I'm grown up, I'm like, I'm just tired all the time. I have no time for most things because I'm working all the time.
That's true.
And yeah,
There's no free time for like just chilling out. And
yeah.
that is actually kind of true. Like as a young kid, everybody who's in like their 20s, I used to be like, wow,
I've
wish.
already tuned out, yeah.
Yeah.
As if
Oh,
someone
sorry.
was freshly in my 30s.
Sorry, Abbas.
But yes, please tell me so that I recollect if I was like that in my 20s.
No, but all these people look like they have it going on. Like they have so much fun and they go party and like they basically all the things that you look forward to as an adult, but none of that happens. Like you have no time to. You get some time, but it also comes with like a lot of baggage. Like I recently figured that making another thing that I feel like is I wasn't prepared for is how hard maintaining friendship is.
Right.
And also, like, it takes like a little bit, like, no matter how long you've been friends for, like, you could be friends throughout school for like 10 years, but just takes like a little bit of distance, and that's it. Like, then you just don't, I don't know, like, you fall out of friendship, and that is something that, like, really, like, it stayed with me as an adult, and I never thought that this could be a problem.
Yeah, but I think again that is to do with the whole putting in effort and not having the time.
Yeah, but
'Cause-
like, but this happens with, again, like putting effort now as an adult, it means going out with them and like spending money.
Yeah, which you don't have.
I don't have any money. I want friends, but I also want to not spend money, which doesn't happen.
Just invite them over to your place.
Which is also money.
Yeah, you still have to order food and
Yeah.
I don't know, just keep your have a place to begin
Yeah,
with
I have a place.
for which
Have
you
a
need
roof.
money.
Guys,
yeah.
you're talking. You live on the roads. we do live in houses. Yeah.
What about you, Abbas? What are your adult problems? Because you're kind of more adults than all of us.
Wow, okay. I think that we're not taught how to express feelings as adults. Because when we are young, we can say whatever we want, we can express whatever mood we're in, but I don't know, as you grow up...
You're supposed to filter a lot. You're
Yeah.
supposed to like not hurt people around you.
Yeah, I think as adults, you think a lot more before saying.
That is true.
Because you always think of the repercussions that it'll have.
I know.
And you're not prepared for that when you're young because you're sort of protected by your parents or your elders or your family, whoever it is, that even if you screw up, it will be taken care of. And when you grow up, you're like, I have to make up if I screw up. So should I
That's
screw up
true.
in the first place, right? So, so yeah.
Yeah, which is why people keep so many things to themselves. Like now, which is why like people don't talk much.
Yeah.
these days.
We text.
We don't talk anymore. We text, guys. Sorry, that was a
Are we
song.
gonna sob together now?
No, but another problem that I feel like is a recurring adult problem that no one prepared me for is acidity. It is insane. And I have a party pack of Eno at my house.
What?
Party pack. It's
What the hell
called
is
a
that?
party pack for Eno and in Coca-Cola
Say it again.
flavor. Party pack, guys.
No, it was party. You said party.
Yeah, that's what I
Party
say,
pack.
party.
Party pack. What?
Of Eno.
Oh, party pack of Eno. I
What
see.
is this?
Okay.
Wait, it's cola flavor.
It's cola flavor, so it's technically
Is that
party.
good for
It's
you?
really good.
No, but is it supposed to be good for you?
Wait, acidity is not good for us, so
No, cola flavor isn't good. It's
just a
isn't
flavor.
Doesn't it defeat
Acidity-
the purpose? Cola and acidity.
it's just no. What?
No, it's Eno but cola flavored.
I get that.
So you get the thing that cures your acidity tastes now the same of the thing that gave you acidity in the first place. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
What are you guys saying? I always have a limca after I feel like I've eaten too much, so I have like.
Oh,
a
you
Limca.
use soft drinks
Yeah,
either way
also
too.
as a way to
to
prevent
get-
acidity.
Not just acidity, I would say that your body breaking down in general is something that
Yeah.
you're not warned about, because
That's
as a kid you're running around, you're doing this, you're doing that, but your back goes, you're always struggling to maintain your weight.
That's true.
You have to eat healthy,
Yeah.
all of that.
You're
So,
literally falling apart.
yeah.
Like
I would like
No,
to say
that's-
not just physically, but even mentally, we are falling apart. Let's be
That's
honest,
true.
guys.
This is a grief episode, guys. If you're listening to this and you are happy, please come and tell us. No, but that's not even a joke. Your body literally is falling apart. Scientifically, your body gets weaker and weaker as
That's
you...
because you're inching closer to death.
Yeah, that's true. Which is why you have to work out
Abbas
to keep your
faster
body...
than all of us. Sorry, Abbas. This is just an episode to tell you how you're older than
No,
all
but
of us.
how does that compare with being independent as an adult? Now, you don't have to ask your parents for permission for everything. You're living on your own or whatever. You can... I mean, does that in any way... is that the counterpoint to all the things that you were not prepared for as an adult? Or do you think, no, it's just... You get what I'm saying?
No.
Like with... Okay, I'll try and simplify it. So...
Also, guys, check out another podcast
That's called Simplified. I resisted making that plug, but now that it's out there, please do. So, is living independently worth all these problems? Is what I'm trying to ask.
I don't know. I feel like yes. I'm going to say yes. It is kind of worth it.
Okay.
Because even though like I've had days when I'm dying with fever and I want somebody to feed me and like feed food and like take care of me, but still I'd rather be on my own and like I don't know. It feels like I mean again like it gives you like a sense of confidence. Like fine, I have taken care of myself on my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jaanam? Oh, you don't. You stay with your parents.
Yeah, I stay with mom. So if I'm unwell, she's usually around.
But still, I'm sure. I mean, your mom gives you. I mean, she doesn't look after every single thing like she did when you were a kid. So
Yeah.
obviously.
We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back discussing adult problems nobody prepared us for.
So this week on IVM, there's a lot to look forward to for our listeners. If you're not following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We have an interview lined up with the young actor Ishan Khattar on Cyrus Says. This conversation is about his foray into acting and living up to high expectations. On Simplified is the 100th episode, which we recorded live at Dulali, featuring guests Amit Verma and Varun Dugirala. And for all of those looking to step into the food and hospitality business, the podcast that should definitely make your priority list is the Kolaba Cocktail. This week, there's an important conversation taking place between Gauri, Pankil, Abhishek, and myself about restaurant investments, who the ideal investor of a restaurant would be, and more. Also catch Paisa Vaisa, where Anupam talks to Prashant Thakur of Anurag Property Consultants about real estate basics like buying, renting, and selling property. On the Vishal Gondal Show, Vishal speaks to Yashraj Akashi, someone responsible for curating the TEDx conference in India. On the Pragati podcast, Pawan and Hamsini are joined by strategic communications expert Soren Dayton to discuss how the ecosystem of Washington, D.C. has changed since Donald Trump became the president. On Pulia Bati, Pranay and Saurabh discuss Pakistan's tryst with the military jihadi complex. We're also looking to hire a producer, a social media intern, and a graphic designer. So write to us at jobs@indusvox.com if you want to come work with us. And with that, let's continue with your show.
Welcome back after the break, guys. This is IVM Daily, and we are talking about our problems again. I hope you're still
tuned in. Yeah.
Jaanam, you're saying?
Yeah, so another thing I wasn't prepared for was just how expensive everything is.
Oh, yeah.
And
Paying your bills?
and earning money through a job that you enjoy doing.
Also, taxes.
All of it, everything, guys, everything to do with finances is
I don't want to pay taxes. I'm saying it on air now. I don't want to be paying taxes. I'm too young for this. But that's all.
No, but bills is a big thing. Like I was, I think 19 or 20 when I came to know for the first time you have to pay a bill for water. Like I used to live in Bangalore and there was a water tax and water bill, sorry. And I was like, you pay bill for water? Why? Why am I paying bills for this? So
ridiculous, man. Unnecessary. I think another thing girls will be able to relate to at least is, having to go out there and work when you're on your period. I wasn't prepared for that. Like your first and second day of a period, you're like dying with cramps and just uneasiness and overall discomfort, and you have to just ignore all of that and work.
Yeah, and nobody, like, I have never had a mood where I never had a day where I just called my mom and said, hey, today I've never used this as an excuse to not go somewhere, not to do something.
Yeah.
Like, especially work-wise, I've already been like, fine, I guess I'll have to do it.
Just it up.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think, Abbas?
No, you're correct.
Thank you for agreeing with us. Also, yeah, another adult thing that it's not a problem, but it's turning out to be a problem for me personally. I was thinking a lot of being alone and going out by yourself it's not a problem, but again, it's not something that we're taught. Like, hey, you can be alone in your you can have your own company, you can eat lunches alone, you can go for a movie alone.
Right.
Not something we're prepared for. So every time our friends can on a plan, I'm like, all right, this is not happening. Like
I think that's a problem specific to you because
nobody can. So
no, if someone cans on mine, I have a plan. I go do it anyway.
Yeah, because again, you probably come to terms with it now. Were you always as comfortable with your own company?
Yeah, I was. Yes,
that's kind of cool.
I've never had that. No, but I was when you gave me this topic that we're going to talk about. I did say that being okay with your own company and being lonely are two different things, and I don't think being lonely is something we are prepared for as we growing up. Again, that has to do, I think, much with mental health and your state of mind, because again, as kids, you're always around your parents or your friends or your teachers or your school or some or the other form of people with you, and then when suddenly you're adult, you have to go find people that want to spend time with you and you want to spend time with them. So, and many a times things don't work out, or if you have a bad relationship or a breakup, right? Nobody prepares you for that phase after.
Yeah, because you can't tell your parents you're seeing someone.
Exactly.
Or you talk
even
to
if
boys.
even if your parents know you're seeing someone and you break up, then it's even more difficult because they're like, now I have to break to my parents that I'm not seeing this person, and you have to sort of
the horror.
You have to that whole phase of relationships not working out. Nobody prepares you for that. So
also job wise, I feel like a lot of things, the kind of things they expect you to do at a job, but work wise, like a ecosystem at work that you kind of there's so many things that happen at work that you don't expect to happen. Like maybe after school you feel like, okay, after college you feel like people will stop being petty, or people will kind of not be superficial, and they'll tell you to your face, but that still happens. So that I feel like is something I wasn't personally prepared for, and I is still around.
Yeah, absolutely. I think especially in the Indian system, school and college does not prepare you at all for the life that comes after that, right?
Yeah.
Our education system is not based on how life will treat you once you're out, once you make it on your own. So yeah, the work culture is, I can't speak for all places, but yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to adjust to a work culture, or even if you want to venture out on your own and do something on yourself. I don't think very few college courses or colleges or teaching systems prepare you for that.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember in Rang De Basanti, there's the Amir Khan character. Even though he's passed out of college, he doesn't he still comes to college every day, and I think some character asks him, and he says मैंने नहीं छोड़ना है क्योंकि दीवार के उस तरफ दुनिया हमको नचाती है, दीवार के इस तरफ कॉलेज में हम दुनिया को नचाते हैं. So I think that's how it is. I mean, school, college doesn't really prepare you for what's coming next, which is a huge disadvantage I think we have, which is where I think places like America and stuff, where kids start working while they are in school, they get summer jobs and stuff. That's still helpful for them to kind of figure out things on their own. But I think in Indian education system is still very, very pampered. Yeah. Sorry for that rant.
No, we do agree.
I agree. I would like to add a last thing, which is as adults, it's really hard. Okay, it's really hard to try to not get pregnant, guys.
Whoa! Guys, if you're still listening, if you've been with us this entire time, we're finally talking about how to not get pregnant in this podcast.
It's really hard for me as a man to not make women pregnant, man.
God!
No, I mean, come on.
It is definitely hard. I agree with you.
You're using protection, all of that, but come on, like after you've done it and you skip your period, you're late.
Yeah,
you're late and you're freaking out because you're like, what the and you're already dealing with a lot in your life already, and you're like, this is not an additional problem I want to have.
I know.
So
that's true. I don't want to birth another problem.
As a solution, don't have sex before
marriage.
Our culture doesn't teach us to have sex.
Sex after marriage only.
Marriage after sex.
What?
Yeah.
No, sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
I said sex after marriage only. This is also my go-to way.
Exactly.
This should be another episode. Oh my God, you guys are not serious right now.
I am serious.
No, but again, can I actually be serious?
Okay.
I think again that stems from the fact that we don't get proper sex education in schools.
Oh,
because nobody prepares. Nobody's like, hey, if this happens, you're supposed to take these measures. You don't know that.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of know. We kind of do. We have the internet, so we know what measures to take. But again,
30. The internet was dial-up when I was in school.
Also, Buzz, you have never.
So I had to make all those women pregnant for that. Surbhi.
you know how many little Abbases are out there.
Oh God.
No, guys, it's just jokes. There's nobody. Just me. This is one of me. And every woman.
Also, one adult thing that I'm still scared of, and nobody prepared me for this, is geezers.
What?
Apne ghar ka, yeah. You always have to make sure a geyser is switched off when you leave the house, and this is something.
Jackie Shroff has been warning us on Doordarshan for the longest time. Gas band karo, geyser band karo, switch band karo. PSA have been coming since forever.
I haven't seen it.
It's your fault if you haven't seen Doordarshan.
You have to watch Jackie Shroff.
More. Jackie Shroff is what I should be watching more. But yeah, geezers need to be more prepared for that, because I'm literally like I'm always, I have this nightmare because I've heard one news about somebody taking a shower while their geyser burst and that person died. Okay,
you saw this happening?
No. I read this news.
Who would she see?
I don't know.
What's happening to Abbas?
No, but since then I'm always like, first of all, I don't want to die and be in a condition where I just like people are walking into me naked, like dead and also naked. I don't want to be in a situation like this.
That's quite a fear to have.
Yeah. Also, that's what serial killers do. If they kill you, and just to make sure that if you're like slightly alive, you don't run out, they will also strip you off your clothes. So you.
I'd still run out.
Again, Abbas, fine. Not everybody is body positive.
Body positivity, another thing they don't teach us.
Oh, they don't teach us that. Yeah, how to love ourselves. Which is why I have to watch Amy Schumer movies.
Yeah.
I feel pretty. Oh my God, I just watched it. I was going to recommend it on the next episode of IVM Live.
Now they won't listen to it because
I still haven't spoken about it, but yeah, it's amazing.
But again, that movie also, like, again, it's not like a game changer or anything, but it tells you how if you feel you're pretty, you will feel pretty. And like it kind of, I like the message.
Yeah,
it wasn't like a great movie or anything, but yeah. So every time I feel like, oh God, this stops. I was this kind of person, like for the longest time, if I have to go to a party, like to see like an important person, I would the same day go out and buy a specific dress, because I would like I can't meet this person in the same clothes I have. So like again, like.
But didn't you just say you broke?
I'm just saying I was this person.
Okay.
That who I would make a lot of effort into how I look and how I present myself, and that's kind of like obviously slowing down because I'm broke and because
Also,
I'm,
haven't you seen those memes where like girls are broke but they're still shopping?
yeah, this is the thing that society does. You are not prepared for like how, dressing up and everything is something that you're not prepared for. You just have to, and you end up spending so much money.
I know.
Yeah, guys, makeup is expensive.
It is.
Saving money is another thing they don't prepare you for.
No, saving money to like so हमेशा से lecture देते आ रहे हैं. Like बचपन में for कंजक money also they'll tell you save some
I
money.
agree, but maybe investing they don't.
Investing, no.
Yeah, so which is why you should listen to Paisa Vaisa, guys. Another
Oh
plug.
my god. Surbhi, you want to plug a show of yours? I've plugged Simplified.
Guys,
She's plugged Paisa Vaisa.
You know, listen to
We
IVM
plugged
likes.
IVM likes. Yeah, we already did. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I guess these are all our problems, guys. I hope you had fun. And you can reach out to us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at IVM Podcast. You can also give us some advice if you have any on our personal Twitter, Abbas.
Yeah, my Twitter handle is at Abbas Momin. I'm on Instagram at Abbas Momin88.
My Twitter handle is at Jaanam Devan.
I'm Small Talk Police on Twitter. Yep, this was it. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, guys, don't get pregnant, please.
Don't get preggers, guys.
Yeah.
Preggers
And,
can't be choosers.
Pay your bills and... did you say preggers can't be choosers?
Yeah,
Well,
said
now
that.
No,
they
we can.
can't.
They can't be choosers.
Now
I mean,
they're preggers already.
Unless abortion is legal.
Which-
Alright guys, we will wrap up. Okay.
On that
On
note,
that. Okay, bye.
let's abort the episode, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Every week comes a show where three people come together to tell you about stuff they like. A movie, a TV show, a book, and other stuff. Tune in every Monday on the IVM Podcast app to IVM Likes. Batman approves this message. Thank you, Batman.
Shunyavan, 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 Shunyavan.
$1 billion acquisition. Another copycat startup got formed.
No, the tech world in India is surely moving double the speed of this voiceover.
Tune in to Shunya One every Tuesday to catch us talking to the smartest people we know on the IVM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get your podcasts from.